What's up, everybody?
Hello.
We're back. Hello. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Becky?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Got my water. It's amazing.
Beautiful. Cool. Well, another week. Sunday was fun.
Yes.
Josh
Sunday
and John
was
came in.
Yeah.
It was so good. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, you had a chance to either talk to your students or talk to your kids about it.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of questions in
There's
good
a lot
ways.
of questions. Yeah. So we get like 50 plus questions that come in, and there's only like 7. Or middle school, even like 5 we got to. So just recap, if your kid was like, I didn't talk about anything. Middle school, we talked a lot about heaven and hell.
Where's the Garden of Eden?
Yep. Where's the Garden of Eden?
It's great.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. High school, we touched on, like, we got into women in ministry a smidge. We got into, like, shame and what do we do with that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else we got to there.
Oh, yeah. We got to reading the Bible. What does that look like? Where do I start when I read the Bible? Why do I start? They both really recommended John. So if you're looking for a suggestion, that's an awesome place. So yeah. So
It's good. But yeah, it's fun. When you host, like, it's so hard to, like, focus because you're, like, you have 8 things going because you're asking questions, you're reading all the questions coming in, reading the room. So sometimes I get done and I'm like, I'm not 100% sure what we talked about. But it was really good. We love having Josh and John come. It's such a special night for us, and our kids love seeing them. So that's where we went. It was really good. We are excited about Unfiltered. And again, like, our heart is we want Calvary students to be a place where kids can just feel open to ask questions.
Yeah.
Right? We want them to take faith from their parents that is, like, rooted and grounded. Put those together.
That's perfect.
Take that and move it into, like, but why? And asking those questions so that it can be formed into, like, no, this is what I believe. Not just because I was told, but because I, like, understand it and I want to believe it. But questioning is a huge part of that, right?
Questioning is,
And having space to, like, work through stuff. So, so that's what we're doing on Unfiltered. This week, we are doing a little guy-girl split night.
Yeah.
So tell the people, Becky, what are we going to do?
Oh, my goodness. So sometimes we just feel like there are certain issues that girls and guys just see differently. I mean, that's just true. And so having a space that we can just talk just as girls about, girl drama, makeup, modesty, dating, guys being dumb, like all of this stuff. Like, we just need a little bit of space for that. And then on the same side, you guys space to talk about whatever.
Big thing for us will be jumping into, like, pornography for middle and high school, right? It's just such an issue that we don't talk about enough.
Yep, and even on the girls' side, that's something we definitely hit, because sometimes you forget that girls are, like, they're actually growing. Like, their numbers for pornography are starting to reach equal levels with guys.
So hitting that. I think we're going to hit on, like, a healthy view of masculinity and what that means, which is an interesting one in culture. And then, kind of dating, all those things, seeing where it goes from there. But we're going to, and this week too, we're going to have our leaders jump in as our panel to kind of have those conversations as well. So that's how it'll look. Girls are going to go to one side of the building, guys will be in the other. Leaders will be up front and just kind of open discussion style. What's going on? So
it's been great in the past. It's really, I feel like, having the leaders too, we try and make it as comfortable as possible for like uncomfortable conversations.
That's a really good way to put it. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, and that's where we're, like, planning on going. It typically does not go where we think it will.
No.
Or for this one, it does, because kids are just uncomfortable and don't want to always ask. But so that's kind of the game plan. We're excited about it.
I think it's like a sweet time of just, like, because you have, like, all of middle school together and all of high school together, there's, like, things that come up that you're like, oh, that'll never be an issue. And it's like, no, let's talk about your boundaries now before you get into dating. Let's talk about how you're dressing now. Like, you notice this about all your friends. Like, this is a safe place to talk even about that. Like, what do I do? How do I handle that? I don't know. And even at your house, like, how are you continuing to have conversations with your kids about, like, what they're choosing, who they're choosing to date, what that looks like for your family. Yeah.
So it'd be great. So that's generally where we're going. We're excited about it.
Yeah.
If you, good things to talk about at home. Excited to talk about it on Sunday night. But it's good. Continue the conversation. Continue the questions. So, sweet.
Awesome.
Cool. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.